Exploring music's emotional depth, Desert Island Picks reveal personal and profound connections.
Very often because I want them to maintain
Oh,
magic.
okay, okay.
But
All right.
there's a song, and this is oddly enough, Keanu Reeves. This is his Desert Island song too. But right now, where my head went is there a song called "Love Will Tear Us Apart" by Joy Division, and it is profoundly sad, but at the same time, in a mechanical way, also sort of has this movement to it, and so there's this tension in the song, an inherent conflict between the form and the content. And right after he wrote that song, he went home and hung himself. Not long after writing the song.
Wow.
So there is this. There's also a history and a resonance. And when I was a young kid, and that song is something. It could change though, because there are other songs that I would find myself. If it were an album, that's tough because, again, I have favorite. There's an album by Wire called "Chairs Missing."
See, I was going with Wire.
It's what I would like, but I also know there's there's symphonies that I mentioned, that Messiaen Turin Galila symphony, that I could spend, because of its complexity, you could live with it for a long time before the chewing gum lost its flavor. So I probably, I might go with the song, I might go with Wire, I might go with, and there are different performances of the Turin Galila Symphony.
That's
So
right.
I, as far as I know, I own all the recorded versions. So, I'm a huge Ornette Coleman, and I love John Coltrane. So there are Coltrane albums that you could live with, because I think the chewing gum wouldn't lose its flavor for very long. I'd also want to think that, like, would I seek joy on the island, or would I seek profundity? So that would choose it. But if you put a gun to me right now, I'd say "Love Will Tear Us Apart." I might go "Wire's Chairs Missing," or I might go Ornette Coleman's Town Hall Concert, or I might choose one of those. If it were a Coltrane, I might go with the complete Live at the Village Vanguard. But okay, how
Okay,
about
there you
that?
go. I know, and I appreciate that answer, because it gave us a glimpse into your knowledge base. Because you're naming some obscure kind of things, as well as not known publicly as much as some of the others. So that's why I say we need to go back and.
Well, you
I remember yes. Go ahead.
you remember what?
I was just remembering that one day when we were doing this back in the.
80s.
Whenever it was a long time ago.
What?
You and I have been talking on this stuff there
Yeah.
for a while. You brought a list, and it was bands, and you were going, and it was page after page after page, and I was thinking, what? Okay, and you seem to know every one of them in depth. So
Yeah, I got a lot.
okay, well, see, we'll talk about OCD next week, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
right,
But we're right now.
And I would
we're-
but between
What?
next time we'll start. You say your song and your album. You
Oh,
have a chance
that's
to-
right. Yeah.
think
See, I
about
put
it.
you on the spot, and then I bowed out when it came over to me. So,
So you
hey,
got to do it too.
there's a director in this studio that's making things happen. All right, that's all I can tell you with that. Wow, I need to unpack this episode. There's a lot in there, but the idea that we can regulate our self-esteem, maybe even, is that a truth statement?
Sure.
Again, if I'm down in the dumps, one more question. I'm down in the dumps. Can I go find,
Do you
or
have-
could you choose a song or an album for me that would cheer me up?
Sure,
that you
sure.
would saying, okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to prescribe this.